Here we have a 2010 Gladiator from Spartan with a pumper tanker body. It's being delivered to Minas, Nova Scotia. The cab, they have a Cummins 500 horsepower engine, an Allison 4000 EVS transmission, a 21-inch front extension that has a front suction. It has a 12,000-pound winch. It has a Q2B siren. It has two front mount tow hooks with a 100-watt speaker for the siren and dual air horns. They have the brow lights mounted on the top portion of the cab, and we're using a Wayland LED light package for the light bar and the side light bar on the top of the cab. It's seating for 6 with 5 SCBA seats. There is a console in the middle portion of the doghouse that mounts a thermal imagery camera, 2 portable radios, 4 flashlights. The body, it's a Metalfab tandem pumper tanker. It has a Wadris 1750 imperial gallon per minute pump, a Foam Pro 2001 system with a 30-gallon foam cell. It has a 2,500 gallon poly tank. It has a hydraulic generator that produces 10 kilowatts of electricity, and it powers 2 hydraulic tools for auto extrication. There is a Zyco electric ladder rack that stores a 24-foot 2-section extension ladder, a 14-foot roof ladder, and a little giant portable flexible ladder. There is flush mount aluminum doors on the front portion and a door roll-up door on the back. The suction hoses are mounted on the upper portion of the body, and there's FRC focus lights on the side of the body that are 110 power. There is a remote control deck gun that's controlled from a control panel on the pump panel, or through a wireless remote control. On the back of the cab, there are 2 FRC focus 110 volt tripods that are removable. On the back portion, there is a rotating dump chute that is electronically controlled. There is a 4-inch direct tank fill, step to access the hose bed and to make reloading high-vol hose easier. And there is 2 2.5 discharges on the back. There are 2 extinguisher brackets on the back corner of the bumper. It has the NFPA 1901 reflective striping, and with a recessed traffic bar along with a backup camera. On the hose bed, there are aluminum deck plate covers that protect the hoses from the weather. On the left side of the body, we have a full height rear compartment that houses a Jordair Cascade refilling system, and it has a Zyco electric portable tank rack with aluminum deck plate behind to protect the body, and aluminum painted cover on the outside to hide the porta tank. There are 5 SCBA SCB bottle holders in the rear fender wells, along with the backup ditch lights in the fender wells. There are 2 110-volt cord reels, 200 feet length, one on each side of the body. The pump, as I mentioned, it's a Wadris 1750 imperial gallon per minute pump. It has a FRC in-control governor with a manual hand wheel, the Foam Pro 2001 module, and the controls for the remote control deck gun are mounted in the upper portion. Every discharge has its own gauge mounted on top of the control. There are 3 MIV, manual intake valves, one for each suction on the side and one for the front suction. They're electronically controlled. The primer is a push button primer from Waterous. There is a pre-primer feature that is plumbed to the outside of the MIV valves to allow drafting without losing your prime. There is a 2.5 inch inlet on each side as well. This unit carries Champion equipment. It's powered from the XRT combination hydraulic generator and hydraulic pump. This unit will carry a cutter, spreader, ram, and interchangeable tips. They're pre-connected to two 100-foot electric rewind hydraulic reels. The second compartment will be for loose equipment for the pump operator. The compartments above the wheels are for additional storage, and the rear compartment has a Jordair Cascade fill station for two bottles, and you'll notice every compartment has LED lights. This unit has a Zyco electric ladder rack and a Zyco portable tank rack. The porta tank is a Metalfab produced 2,500 imperial gallon porta tank, and we've installed deck plate on the back portion of the body to protect the body. The right side compartment will carry 4 saws along with the fuel and oil required for those saws. The second front right side compartment will carry a positive ventilation fan, a high vol length of hose, and again the appropriate fuel for the positive ventilation fan. Over the wheels are extra storage, and the first storage carries 2 Pelican rechargeable lights. It has 3 SCBA bottle holders along with the Zyco ditch lights. The rear compartment carries brooms, shovels, and rescue jack extrication tools. There are 2 pull-out tool boards to make these more accessible, and the 110 volt wiring control panel is in this compartment as well.